What happened? Am I alive? Am I here? Oh wow, what the hell happened? I think we just dropped. I think the internet just dropped. Oh my god, I'm live again. Thank you everybody for sending me your energy and bringing me back. Arsening Catnip, welcome to the stream. JC300, welcome to the stream. If you can hear me, say bazinga. I don't know what that was. Very weird. Well, that'll be a really annoying VOD. Just like a 20-minute VOD of barely anything. Alright, we're back. Right before I was censored, I was entertaining Wappish's idea by saying it would be really funny to do a gender bend episode where the characters all don't look any different, but then they just start talking to each other in a very like serious way about their feelings and their relationship to gender. It's just an actual... The gang discovers that they're trans. That would be a gender bend episode. I want that actually. Stream alive. Yes, we're alive. I wouldn't do that as a bit because that's too serious. Night in the Woods music. Also, there are characters... There's already soup characters that are canonly trans. Although it's hard to kind of seek out. It's hard to kind of seek out the lore for it. Rovi, for one, is canonly trans, and it's in the episode, because Rovi was literally a giant robot that looked like this. That was like, you know, this big clunky thing. And then after we bring them back, before that we refer to Rovi as it, because it's a robot. And then after that, and even when Maui wakes her up, she says, you know, it just woke up. But then, from the moment she puts on Skiff's glasses, she kind of redefines herself as a different person. And in all of the descriptions of her, we use her to talk about her, at least outside of the episode. And from then on, we will use her to talk about her, although she still uses it as well, because she's still a robot. But Rovi is a canonly in-text trans character, just by the virtue that she's literally a different person at the start of the episode and at the end of the episode. And that was intentionally written in. Because our voice actor for Rovi is also a trans woman, and I think that's really cool. There's also deep soup lore. Where the very, very few people who have and will have access to the Something Soup trading cards that I'm making in real life, physical trading cards. There is a card called Baby Suki, and she has much, like, she obviously has less hair because she's a baby. Hey Gray, welcome to the stream. She has much less hair because she's a baby. And she you know, she's also a trans character, Suki. So, yeah. Take that. Orange is the new black. I have 2 trans women characters. Get out of here with your one trans woman character that changed how people perceive trans women on TV forever, in a positive way. Welcome to the stream, Bracelets. How's your rock band going? There's never been a show with 2 trans women before. I have to reset Twitch on my phone. Now you're here. That's been good. I got to buy more songs since I didn't know like every song on the original list. That's cool. Welcome back, Nabil. You're back now. I'm back now too. Whoa! I have some water and I'll stretch, thank you. Slurp. This is a reminder to stretch and have water at the same time. Thanks for that reminder. This music has something soup vibes. Yeah. It's the one that I used for the duck animation. I've been watching Teeth play Resident Evil 2 finished the other day. That's cool. How are you enjoying Resident Evil 2? I've also made a new sound alert for saving, so you can remind me to save my file. Excuse me. I was really nervous about the big hat guy at first, but he's kinda cute, I don't know. The big hat guy. You'll have to tell me more about the big hat guy, because I haven't played Resident Evil. I know about the big hat lady. He follows you around and gives you friendly advice. Different Resident Evil, I know. I don't know much about Resident Evil, I haven't played them. You're lucky I got the franchise right. There's a part of my brain that just mixes up the name Resident Evil and Silent Hill, because I haven't played either of them, and they're both just like kind of horror games with like a, I guess, similar camera angle. She is both a big hat lady and a big hat lady. A show without two trans women. Aqua Teen. A show without two trans women? For $2 million, can you name a show without two trans women? Go. I knew you couldn't do it. Big hat lady is so real for being even bigger than the big hat guy. Is her hat bigger as well? What really matters is hat size. Yes, bigger hat. I can't, yeah, I knew you couldn't. Think of it like this: Silent Hill is about one person going on a deep dive into their broken psyche. Resident Evil is about one corporation fucking up the entire world over and over again. Not every show can pass the Bechdel test, but every show has at least two trans women in it. That's true. Sometimes the two trans women are talking about like their favorite guy. Most of the time the two trans women are talking about like which one of the guy characters is like they've got the hots for, which is why the show never passes the Bechdel test. And most of the time the two trans women aren't named. I like the angular leaves, thanks. Me too. Sorry. I feel when you press caps lock by mistake. There we go. Whoa! Attacked by a cat on stream. You saw it here first. Wow! Wow! This is the first time I'm seeing Suki with fingers. Yeah, they'll just appear if you need to use them. Sort of like Maui. Maui's fingers also just appear when you need to use them. They're not the first person to be attacked by a cat on stream, but most of the time it's their owner. Yeah. That was a freak accident attack out of nowhere. You thought Suki's head was yellow for some reason? It's always been just like a light orange, I guess. It depends on the lighting, as everything. It's kind of closer to red because the brown on her neck is reddish. So I don't want too many hues going on. Hey, it's Mai. Welcome to the stream. Oop! The Everhood OST, yeah. Everhood stands over here. Also green and red, nice contrast colors. So... Actually, I don't mind the brown. Eh. Maybe I'll just keep it brown. Why not? This is very cute, thank you very much. Because I think for Suki it looks like her face is made out of like a organic planty material anyway. Like she's supposed to be kind of like a palm tree. So I kind of don't mind the inside of the mouth being brown. But the rest of the characters, they're flesh, so they have a different kind of... She's a coconut, yeah, she's a coconut. I haven't colored the tail yet. It's funny how the universal shorthand for palm tree bark is cross-hatching. Yeah, and it also, character design-wise, just gives it more volume. Otherwise it just looks like a flat, big thing that connects to her head, to me. Without shading, at least, it looks kinda flat, without some indication of contours. That looks pretty good. Palm trees do have that texture, except it's, you know, way more... It's way, like, less... I don't know. There are palm trees near where I live, and they have, like, these... They look like scales. Don't the leaves have a rib running down the middle? No, they won't in actual animation, because that's way too many lines. Suki already suffers from having too many details and lines on her, which is why the line coloration for the lines will be colored for the hatching. The lines running down the middle is just for me. Just for me to know which leaf is which when I'm drawing it. I'm gonna make her mouth the darker red on the crosshatch. Yeah, that's better. These cards are really pleasing to look at. Thank you! They're not even gonna be her permanent palette. And look at this. She has nice contrast even when you grayscale her. What if the inside of her ear had the same color as the tongue? Try it. What if I do it the other way around? I think that works pretty well. Let's eliminate the pink. Then we're not reaching into the blue territory. Now her colors can just literally be reds with green as the hair. I think that works well. My personal shorthand for palm trees is zigzags. That's also good. Zigzags is good. Let's do Rovi. Rovi! Someone's got a favorite character. My favorite is probably still Moe, but Wovi is good. Wovi funny. I'd still love to do that. That Maria explains the world to Rovi app. Yeah, so originally the rescue episode was going to be like twice as long, and after they rescue Lex and bring Rovi home. they actually start integrating Ruby into their lives and teaching her about behaviors, like what to do, what's good. I don't want to say human behavior because none of them are human. But I think Rescue was good the length that it was, because otherwise it would have been impossible to finish. I don't think I would have had the motivation to finish writing that episode if it was the same people behavior. That's right. Because the part that I really wanted to do was the action scenes for Rescue and the 3D 2D integration. So I'm really glad that we got to do Rescue as just its own thing. Rescue didn't need to be bigger or longer. It's clearly two different stories we wanted to tell. These lines look nice. So nice, thank you. It's just the, there's like a default brush on Clip Studio called Textured Pen. And it's kind of just that, but with the pen pressure all squiggly, like, I'll get out of the way. Wait, how do I show this? The pen pressure, like, curve is just like a big S, so that when I touch it really lightly, it is like as light as possible, but then all the medium parts are like kind of the same. Really glad we ended up with Ruby having 5 limbs. It's a good middle ground between normal 4 limbs and the jellyfish design. I think that Ruby doesn't actually have 5 limbs specifically, that's just the default amount. Ruby can have as many or little, like, as many or as little limbs as is needed. Like, I think in the parade shot that I'm doing in the opening, she will have 6 limbs, just to even out her walk cycle, to make it a little easier. But very consistent size. Extra limbs are inside the head. Exactly, she's a turtle. There's like early concept art of her where she's sleeping and she's just like doing this. And that's just what she looks like when she's sleeping, because all the limbs are under her like a turtle. She can go octopus, she can. But I also like the uneven amount of limbs as an average amount, just because it's fun. I think she's just gonna walk bipedally, though. Make it easier. And also because, like, lore-wise, she's learning to do stuff the way that everyone else does stuff. So she learns to walk like everyone else. So she'll walk bipedal because that's how she's familiar with people doing around her. And by bipedal, I mean, like, one leg is 2 legs together. In the parade shot I'm doing, she has, like, she will be walking like this. Kinda funny. Is Ruby USB compatible? Yeah. She has a USB-C charging port, as is the standard for 2023. Rovie is a toad school. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like Squidward. Yes, exactly like Squidward. Don't you think it's weird that he's called Squidward, but he's very clearly an octopus? It is weird. I think Steven Edinburgh was bothered by that too. I also think that the octopus comparisons for Rovie is more apt than the squid comparisons. Because Rovie's wires and tentacles, or tentacles, are very clearly the same shape and size. And technically squids only have 2 tentacles, and then like the rest of them are something else. I don't remember. I think 8 is actually a really good canon amount of max tentacles for max wires for Rovie anyway, because that's really pushing it for how many limbs to animate at the most, but also 8 is like such a beautiful binary number for her robot aspect. So I think that if we do make her have multiple tentacles and multiple wires, 8 would be the maximum in my thought as well. Funny bite. Squids have tentacles and arms, octopus only have arms. Well, yeah, but clearly the arms are the same size, and that's what matters. Tentacles and appendage with suction cups at the end, and octopus arm has suction cups throughout the whole length. To me, a tentacle is just a very long floppy arm. Boneless even. And and that is the definition I will continue to use it for. I'm looking up cephalopod arms. There's some trypophobia stuff. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They just don't look right. There's like some pretty awful pictures out there of people who've been like stung by, I don't know, octopus I guess, or something. And they have like pock marks that are like tentacle sucker shaped. Suction cup shaped, and it looks kind of scary. So don't look that up if you don't like weird gory stuff. Or maybe just don't look that up at all because it's kind of freaky. Okay. Rovi. Oh, thank you. I'm winning the video game. Thank you. What if a Roomba, an Alexa, and the Terminator had a very polite child? Hmm. No, I like it better when it's kind of in the middle. Okay. Ooh. Size up. Thank you for following. Okay, that's good. And now yeah, no, that works. Change color purple. That's too dark. No, that's too dark. It's better. I think that works because we're gonna make this white. Thank you. You're all having a good day or evening. Yeah, you too. I hope you've had a good new year. Okay, I like that the wires are darker than the top of it. Not too sure about the mouth, like, face plate. I think that could be lighter. I think this is too red, but I'm just trying it anyway. Yeah, and it's too close to the... Okay, we're gonna go back with the, like, the magenta. And maybe we'll make the arms more magenta as well, just to fit it. I don't mind that the face plate and the... In fact, maybe this can be lighter. Yeah, that works. And maybe the arms can be... Yeah, I think that's better. At least even a little bit darker. It's gonna be... Okay, I need a middle ground between these two colors. Like here. Yeah. That looks nice to me. The grayscale check. We've got the middle leg on the far right. Did I? Oh, this one. Oh, yes, thank you. Transgender Garfield. Thank you for the follow. That's a good username. Ah! Wrong one. One of my top 5 favorite songs in the Undertale OST. Yes. Nice, okay. Hooray, we did all the turnarounds. Let's go. I'll save them out so we can look at them. Transgendered Garfield. 2 things. 1, you're Jesse, the one streaming currently. 2, this character is making me foam at the mouth. Yes, I'm Jesse. Usually I stream with my partner Johnny, who is in the background.
Hello.
Actually, we're streaming tonight. We're gonna play not for broadcast. Usually we play video games, but every now and then I'm doing art, and I would like company and chat and hang out. You can also call me Jester, because that is the character's name in which the VTuber you are looking at is being. Can you tell Johnny I said Johnny?
Is that Johnny?
Yeah, Nabil said Johnny.
Oh. Johnny.
The small hello, yeah. Hello, off-screen Johnny. Chat's going nuts for Johnny. Alright. Let's look at the, We're gonna look at all of them. We're gonna celebrate the characters. One's already open. So for anyone who's new here, welcome to the stream. Here are all my funny little characters. You can see them. Oh, Johnny Hype. Oh, Goots. Skiff is. We're gonna let people calm down. So much hype.
Alright now, calm down.
Calm
I do
down.
appreciate it. But let's get back on track.
Let's get back on track here. This is something soup. This is my little cartoon. This is Skiff. Skiff is Johnny's character. Johnny voices Skiff. And if you come join us tonight when we're playing Not For Broadcast, you'll see a second VTuber. Sorry, did a weed. Yeah, that's alright. Sometimes you just gotta do a weed. Johnny walks into the room and he waits for the live studio audience to stop cheering before he delivers his line. This is Skiff. This is Moe. This is Lex. This is Kix. This is Jester. This is Nabil. This is Rovi. Maybe I can zoom them all into the same amount. 40. Oops. Ah, fuck it, that's close enough. There's Suki. I like Novella, but his voice actor is handsome. Does Johnny voice Skip or does Skip voice Johnny? That's a good question. It's very philosophical. Now, let's talk about these little guys. So, the main three characters, besides Moe. What the fuck? That's not what I meant to do. I really wanted to update these character sheets because I wanted all three of the main characters, besides Moe, to have each other's primary color in their color palette. So, Lex, Jester, and Skiff all have one primary color, which is their primary color, and then they all have red, blue, or yellow somewhere on them as well. The chat really do be going crazy when Johnny makes a cameo in a stream they weren't really expected to be a part of. Yeah, isn't it wild? You never get to see Johnny on stream. Once in a blue moon, Johnny's on stream. So we've solidified the fact that Jester's mouth is kind of a purplish color, so it's more blue. And if you look at old VODs from the stream, you can see, and also the emotes, you can see that Jester's mouth used to also be black and red, but black and red is already used on Jester so much that having a blue, like, purple mouth makes him stand out a little bit more. Makes the mouth stand out a bit more when we're talking. And I've updated the VTuber, as you can see. Oh! Tree Bop. Thank you for following. Really pops in a good way, thank you. We got Lex. So Lex used to not have a pink nose, but Lex has a pink nose now. And I was talking to Nabil the other day about how the tail color for Lex is kind of interchangeable. Like, it can be yellow or it can be pink. It doesn't, as long as it kind of looks fleshy, I don't really mind which color it is. If you watch Talk Shanty to Me, or if you watch Rescue, it's kind of more of a yellow color. And if you look at some of the recent art, like my current monthly coffee donor image, Lex has a pink tail, but you know, it doesn't really matter either way. Just kind of has to look fleshy. I was wondering what the inside of Jester's mouth was colored, I just guessed, yeah, no, it's fine, you don't have to change anything. Like, I only made the inside of Jester's mouth purple, like, a couple of months ago. It's a very recent change, and all the emotes have Jester's mouth being black and red. And I also change the characters and colors all the time. I'm going to, from now on, make Skiff's shirt dark blue rather than black, because I also want Skiff to have blue on him. It's JoJo rules, baby. Yeah, it's like whatever colors look good in the scene. If my hard drive didn't explode last month, I could show you all the character sheets from Talk Shanty to Me. Actually, I still can, because I put them on Discord. And that's literally, the colors changed depending on which shot they were in, the lighting. And I think that's a really nice way to do color, because instead of it being tied down to literally one color-picked thing, we can be more expressive with color. As long as, I was telling Friday this, as long as the colors for each character contrast with each other kind of the same way. So like, if Skiff and Jester are both in the same scene, as long as Jester looks redder than Skiff, then that's fine. Also, when we made Talk Shanty to Me, it was before I really settled on Skiff being yellow. Because Skiff has been blue in the past as well. So, a lot of Talk Shanty to Me, I was actually working under the impression of Skiff being a light blue color rather than a yellow. So, I'm just gonna... this on the main screen for a second. So Talk Shanty to Me was one of the first big collabs we did for Something Soup. And you can see that this was like one of the color palettes, and as I said, I drew all the characters in a half-lidded, mouth-open position so that you can see what color their eyelids are, the animators can see what color their eyelids are and what color the inside of their mouths were at this point. So funny to me, in my mind he was never anything but yellow. Yeah, but look, there's blue right here. Sorry, I'm a Virgo, I have to change it. Yeah, look, here's blue here as well. Here's blue instead of yellow, even though Nabil is like, arguably, actually yellow. There has also been, Skiff is really interesting because for a long time, I tossed up whether or not, when he is yellow, his beak is lighter than the rest of his feathers, or if his beak is darker than the rest of his feathers. And finally now we've settled with his beak being darker than his feather color. But before it used to be that he had properly yellow beak and legs. And then the color of the feathers were darker than the beak color. Like, this shot is entirely blue. Everyone is blue. And we had to make the palettes work around each other using values. So, like, Lex is kind of already a dark blue. That's easy. But if Jester was seen next to Lex, because Jester is not as blue as Lex, they would have to be a lighter blue, and maybe it's like a slightly greener blue than Lex. Everybody is blue to him and himself and everyone around him, because he ain't got nobody to listen. This one as well, another blue palette. It was kind of difficult, but it was really fun. And if you color pick this, you'll see that, like, even the stuff that looks kind of red is not really red. It's really, color theory is, like, legit so much fun. I don't consider myself, like, super good at it, but I think it's, like, super cool to... Let's see. Look at this! Oh wait, you can't see it because my character's over it. I move the color wheel. Ready? So there's your Lex color. There's your Maui color. Here's the inside of their mouths. That's also blue. but because of the color contrast, so you think it looks pink. So we were using that to make the characters kind of look like they're different colors. In this one, Skiff actually kind of does look yellow in comparison because of the hue shift. So yeah, that's fun. We love color here. I feel like a lot of Something Soup is kind of carried by the color and the character design. And I think this one's my favorite palette from Talk Shanty to me. It's kind of like, it's funny because I made all the palettes before I decided which character was going to be in which shot. And I kind of like, I just like this palette so much, I kind of wish that I could put every character into this palette. But yeah, it's really cool. And after I finished animating that, after we finished doing the first like set of roughs, at first I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to give Jester too much screen time, because I always give Jester screen time. So it turns out Jester's only in one setting in this whole thing, and I've made so many palettes where every character could be a part of it, and Jester is only in the orange one. And that's like kind of the most boring color palette for Jester, because it kind of is already their colors. So it would have been really cool to see them in this palette, I think. One of these blue ones. And this is my favorite palette because it only uses greens and reds. Like, I was trying to make every character either green or red, and it's really fun to see it get pushed that way. Like, Lex being green or Skiff being green. Kinda looks fun. They're not usually that color. I strongly agree, I tend to really like the rainbow-colored character ensemble. Yeah, I've purposefully designed the characters so that they all have one main character, that main color that's different to everyone else's main colors. And I also purposefully designed the first three characters to have primary colors that are very different from one another. So Skiff, Lex, and Jester have, like, you know, your red, blue, and yellow. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna animate now. So that was really good. We finished all our turnarounds. Kix is such a cute little character. Yeah, I agree. I think when I was first designing him, he was like way too complicated or strange of a character. Dragon Cat, man, welcome to the stream. I think Kix started off as like a slug that had a goatee, and it was only at the very start of like and Kix also used to look more like a bear than a kangaroo. It was only at the like very moment we started doing Talk Shanty to me that I got rid of his goatee, and I think that was a really good design decision because it crowded the face way too much with the hair and the nose as well. Like, having that many elements on the face is like not necessary. It's funny because like all of the real life friends that I am basing this off that have beards, none of their facial hair stayed on these character designs, except arguably Skiff has whiskers, but to me that looks more like cat whiskers than it looks like human facial hair. I'm really happy about the way that we designed Nabil to not have facial hair but still look like it resemble the friend in real life enough. It made him look really old. I think I was trying to make the goatee look more like lips, in a way, like cartoon fish lips, but I also don't really like that either because it also, unless you pull it off really well, the cartoon fish lips thing is like problematic. even on a non-black character, it can be just, I don't know, it can look too caricature-ish. Actually, sometimes Skiff still has the cartoon fish lips, but that's because very clearly it's supposed to be a beak. I've started not doing it as much, like on Skiff. Sometimes he'll have an expression that's like this. But I think with the coloration and stuff, it doesn't really look like cartoon fish lips. Especially when he's got like an oh kind of mouth. I think it actually looks better as like this than it does like this. Because I think that looks clunky. The other way to do it would just be like this. But it depends if you draw the inside of the mouth. That's the other thing that's not really solidified with Skiff design. Sometimes he has an inside of the mouth, and sometimes he just does this. Yeah. So like, if you look at the Animation Rescue, Skiff's mouth does not have an inside part at all. It's always just like flaps open and has like that kind of like, it's very, very 2D, which I really like. But in Talk Shanty to Me, he has this mouth, where it has like this, and then it has like a tongue. Or like, something like that. And I would argue when he's like completely front-facing, it does kind of make sense to have him do that with his mouth, because then it's not as, I don't know, then you can really make it work.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I want to animate. Let's animate. We're closing this now. Okay. I lost all my boards and stuff in the big hard drive crash, so this is just a screenshot I'm working off instead of the actual board. I will take a quick look at the edit, so I know my timing. Hello, where's my mouse? Okay, he turns around on frame 5. I really hope you can recover your hard drive. I'm sorry that happened. I think we can. I've been told... It's like... I didn't realize it would be such an annoying process. But the people that are like looking into it have said, you know, it's going to cost this much, and they're going to tell you how much they can recover, and then you can decide whether or not you want to go forward with it, and you don't have to pay if you don't want to go forward with it, or whatever. So I'm waiting for them to like show me the files that they say they can recover. At the moment. So they haven't actually gotten back to me yet with like what they consider like them to be able to recover yet, which is very annoying. But they've also told me that it seems like, well, just visually, the damage to the drive is on the like drive reader, the thing that reads the data storage part, and hopefully that means that the actual data itself is not corrupt. That's good news. Yeah. Oh no. You didn't. Did you? Did you just put a fucking curse on me? Oh, 73%. The lips thing fucks with me, especially when you're doing art of a character where having fish lips is part of their design. Again, I don't think... Like, I think in general it can be pretty hard to do, but you can definitely do it in an appealing way. I just think you gotta be really careful not to make it look like super caricatured. Peach doesn't have fish lips, it's just really puckered. Yeah, but the design of it, it's like one of these, like really exaggerated, so I guess if you're stylizing, you want to be careful with that. I think Nabil is specifically thinking of when the character's lips are a full line. You draw the full outline of the lips. Vine Boom when he looks back into the camera. True. Oh, hello! It's Sleepy Bat, thank you for the resub. 8 months? That's so cool. Thank you again. I'm not sure if I want to overshoot or ease yet, so let's see. I think I need to overshoot and then ease. Just stopping by, but I hope art is good and fun. Art is good and fun, thank you. I think this also looks stuck, so I gotta... He's supposed to snap. No, he's snapping. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that seems to work. We don't have time for him to slowly notice the viewer. The shot is only 14 or 15 frames long. Everything in the first like 5-6 opening shots is meant to be really fast. Yeah, I think that looks good. Actually, I'm not going to put the glasses in just because it looks funny when it almost looks like a real duck. That's too much. That's too much. That's like too cartoony. That's still too much. Yeah, flip. Going under music. That's better.
And you might ask yourself,
You're right. You're right, I need to stretch. Ah! Yum, 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 yum. Thank you for the reminder, Ghost.
Sit up straight.
Oh,
Your posture is no
yes, sir. Body is too stupid to tell me I'm thirsty, so I have to set water alarms. Yeah, I have the same problem. At least when it's when I'm drawing, when I'm in the middle of something. Excuse me. That's a bit too much, maybe. Like a bit. It looks nice, but like when it's in the animation, it's gonna like... If that's in the animation, that's gonna take way too much attention, the amount of time it has on screen. I don't actually think it needs that big of a settle. It was working before. Yeah. I like using streamers hydrate alarms as a reminder of myself. For the same reason, reminding someone else to drink water is easier than reminding myself. Yeah, I think that's true. Yum, 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 yum. It's a good thing your stream has a bong rip sound effect, otherwise I'd never remember to take a hit. Yeah, that's what it's there for. It's for reminding you to take a hit. Would he make such a big ripple though? That's the question. He's so small. I think that's better. The shot's gonna look so good when it's done because it's gonna have the reflection as well. It's really funny with this animation because every shot is like, apart from like 2 or 3 shots, every shot is like less than 2 seconds, or maybe 2 seconds at the most. So it's funny putting so much effort into something that's just going to be seen for like less than 2 seconds. Should be small until he makes a little quack, then the sea shall toss and shake, and bring every nation underwater, none shall be spared. I agree. I think that's canon. Alright, I'm just gonna find some stuff on the screen so that I may figure out the exact yeah, okay. And by the ocean's churning, man shall know it's better in the duck's call. correct me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't this angle, the reflection, basically look the same as he does above? No, I don't think so. I love your sound effects, so much variety. Thank you. It wouldn't reflect towards the viewer in a different angle. It's not really a... Oh, fuck. Wait, no. 93. Please don't do more Wizard's Curse. Please save it for the... Please save it for the stream. Tonight's stream. I'm not ready for it. If you do curse me, I'm going to dodge all the Wizard's lightning bolts until tonight's stream on Not For Broadcast. Do not finish the curse right now. I'm not joking. I don't have it ready.
Warning!
Warning.
Do not finish the curse now.
I don't have it ready.
Warning.
I need you to save it for when we're streaming tonight, Not For Broadcast.
Look, it's like, imagine you have some tasty snacks, but if you eat them all now, you won't have any later.
Yeah. Please don't do it now. I'm looking up dark reflections, and they all look the exact same as when they're above water. Look it up as well. I think you have to remember that this is not going to be detailed. The reflection is going to be one block color, not something with outlines. Not something with outlines or color detail. Yeah. So I guess the only effective difference is that it would be longer. There is no underside, there's no detail here. It's just the exact... It's all gonna be one block color. I'll make it clear.
¿Quieres?
That's what it's gonna look like when I'm done with it. This is y'all wouldn't have happen to have more your stream somewhere. There's a clip I wanted to grab for a very late, funny, literally 3-second clip. This is a real mega series. All of our streams are archived on YouTube. I will summon the socials for you. Previous streams and VODs are at youtube.com/IamPrickleStreams. So I'm not sure which stream that was, but there was a point when we started archiving VODs as well, so not everything is on there. There's an art stream where I was working on Rescue. I think it should be on there. Right. Okay, so 13.
Jay,
Yeah.
some lunch soon, and
I don't know yet. I thought you said we would have it at 1.
yeah, that's soon.
Yeah.
Checking if
I didn't think
you
that
have
far
anything in
ahead.
mind. Oh.
Okay. So we're ending the stream in about half an hour, 20 minutes or something. So we can grab some lunch. And then, yeah, for anyone who will be around, we're streaming more Not for Broadcast tonight, which is a really funny game. About bad governments and bad media. Never heard of that. Looking forward to it later. Yeah. really cool. Hmm. Good evening, everyone. Gizmo, welcome to the stream. Wait, where's the camera at? Wait, what? How big is this? Oh no, I see. Oops. Okay. That's better. Let's close this one. Let's close this one. I should make this one bigger as well. Good thing I checked that. Good idea. Okay, stretch my arms out. I'll have water right now, thank you. Oh, and all these helpful people in the chat. Don't you know, Mr. Byrne directed a movie about Texas? Which... is it American Utopia? Or was that the... Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I like his music, so I assume I'm gonna like the movie. Save reminder. Thank you.
Save your file. Do it again now.
There's just too many frames. Sometimes when you put too many frames in, it just looks... like... stroby. That looks fucked. I don't like it. I want to slow it down. Nah, it's too smooth. I think I have to pseudo color this just to see if it reads. Oh, I didn't draw the other hand. Rookie mistake. Hello? Okay. I think this is all I'm gonna do the stream. This is a good time to end it. Yes. So, alright. I'm gonna say thank you for coming.
You're doing it. You're winning the video
Thank you,
game.
Mavie.
Everyone is cheering for you.
We're gonna be playing an Alpha broadcast tonight in about 7 hours from now. So if you would like to come to that, that would be really cool of you. And if you're gonna be there, yeah, we hope to see you there. There's probably gonna be a curse, so stick around for that. It was cool to watch. Thank you for coming. I'm probably gonna do more art streams as long as I'm still working on this opening. Every now and then, they just happen randomly. And yeah, we're gonna stream later tonight as well, so even on days when we might stream, I will just notify you on the Discord if it happens. So, I'm gonna send out the socials link again, so that you can find us on Discord, because then we will notify you of when we go live. I am hungry, I'm gonna get some lunch. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see if it's around. Wow. So slow. I'm going to raid Valdivia, who is like a horror Photoshop artist. This is really cool. I've only seen a couple of his streams, but I think that if you like cool, freaky, photorealistic horror, I assume that's what he's doing, but it says he's just chatting, so either way, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you all for coming with me. Thank you for sticking around and watching me stream. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye, everybody.